The Halima Amadou Jabiru Foundation, in collaboration with the Nasarawa State Universal Basic Education, have offered scholarships to over 50 students who are orphans and vulnerables in the state. The scholarship award is expected to cater for the education of the vulnerable to university level. 60 women from across the state were also given grants to start up their small-scale businesses after receiving training. The women were trained on soap making, pastry, detergent making, among others.
And today before you here, 60 of them undergo training, skill acquisition training. And yesterday we concluded the training, and they will be issued with certificate today, and a little support also as grant from this foundation to enable them start what we have taught them how to do. It is better to teach somebody how to catch a fish than to give that person fish. We also have orphans that are here today. These orphans really need support from well-meaning Nigerians and neighbors in our community. And also, we went to their community to discuss with the leaders and neighborhood there to be able to fish out these orphans that are really in need of support. Some of them were in school before the demise of their parents, and they dropped from school. Some of them are in school, but they cannot continue. Some of them are never even in school because no one to sponsor their education. These are the categories that we selected, this NGO selected, and they are here. We have 36 orphans that this foundation is going to give scholarship to. And this scholarship, we are not just giving them money here. No, the foundation will go to their schools. We have identified their schools. We have discussed with them where we have all the details of the school fees and all the things that it contains to be in school. We as a foundation will be paying these fees directly to the school so that we will make sure we are not just giving them money and they are not going to school. And we are going to pay these fees for the primary school category. We will pay until they finish primary school. For the secondary school, we also pay until they finish the secondary school. And for the tertiary institution, we have some from universities and we have some from School of Nursing. All those also will pay their fees directly to the school, and the foundation will be monitoring them to make sure they are actually attending school.
Lami Abubakar Ibrahim is one of the beneficiaries of the gesture. She was abandoned at a tender age by her father, and her mother is forced to take up the onerous task of fending for her educational needs.
This will go a long way for me. It will help me because I have no one to help. So I ran to them for help. So the woman decided I should come next day. And I came and said, okay, I should meet her peer. I meet her peer, we discussed, I give him my details. And then I call me the next month, said I should bring my passport. So when I bring it, then yesterday they called me that I should come here. So I have nothing to say but to thank God. May the God reward her for what she did for me.
Nasarawa State Governor Abdullahi Sule has inaugurated the remodeled Nasarawa Governor's Lodge in Asokoro, Abuja. While inaugurating the lodge, the governor emphasized that the structure is for the use of the entire people of the state, urging stakeholders to utilize the facility to showcase the state.
In most cases, when we are having an event like this, it's good to know the history. When Tanko Almakura actually came to office, Nasarawa State didn't have a governor's lodge, it didn't have a liaison office. So during his period, Tanko Almakura actually rebuilt the liaison office and converted it into a hotel, just at the time we were coming in. When we came in, we now use the opportunity to, instead of using it, we actually lease the hotel at the rate of 100 million annually to somebody who understands how to lease the hotel. Now from there, we took the money for 2 years. And in order for us to show appreciation for what has been done at the liaison office, we now invested that 200 million here in order to convert it. So that's how this place came into being. So if the license office probably was not have been done, probably will not have been able to do this. That's why sometimes when I give credit, people don't understand. I'm not unnecessarily just praising other people. I'm trying just to give the history so that credit will spread and go to where it's supposed to go. That is the reason why I mentioned that. So just yesterday when I came in, because I have a meeting this morning, when I came in, then the license officer who wants life here to change to Abuja just informed me as I was coming out of the vehicle, because I came in to participate in the reconciliation of the crisis going on in Kwara within our party. So as I was coming out of the vehicle, then he told me that we are going to commission this today. I said, who did you invite? Then he showed me about 3 or 4 people of his friends that he invited. I said, not in Abuja, you can't do that to me. So I said, did you invite my DG? He said, no. You didn't invite the DG. He said, do you want to go back as to 2023? Did you invite the minister? He said, no. How about Iwuga? He said, no. So that night I sat down and started sending text messages, to all the people. So that's why I'm excited that every one of them that I send a text message to is here. And I want to thank you, sirs. I want to thank you very, very much for that.
The dry season is here, and farmers have commenced the cultivation of arable crops on their farmlands. Over 80% of the total population of Nasarawa State depend on farming to eke out a living. To achieve the desired level of production, these farmers require the use of fertilizers on the crops. The Nasarawa State governor is passionate about this